They are running out of land to raise the cattle that feed you, and the solution they are already quietly building in a laboratory will shock you. Here is what nobody in the food industry wants you to think too hard about. Raising cattle requires an enormous amount of land. A single cow needs anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 acres just to graze. And beef cattle operations across the United States alone use more than 600 million acres of land. That is more land than any other industry in this country, more than housing, more than highways, more than farming any other food crop. Cattle land is the single largest use of land in America, and it has been for decades. Now, here is where it gets serious. The United States is building at a pace it has never seen before. New housing developments, new highways, new commercial properties, new warehouses. Between 2001 and 2016 alone, the United States lost over 11 million acres of agricultural land to urban development. That is an area roughly the size of the entire state of Virginia, gone. And the pace of development has not slowed down. It has accelerated. Every single day, land that was once used to grow food is being paved over, and it will never come back. At the same time, the global demand for meat is rising. By 2050, the world's population is projected to reach nearly 10 billion people, and as developing nations grow their middle class, the demand for meat grows with it. More people want more meat on less and less available land. That equation does not work, and the people at the top of the food supply chain know it. So, what is the solution they are already building? Lab grown meat, also called cultivated meat or cell cultured meat. This is real animal meat grown from animal cells in a laboratory without ever raising or slaughtering an animal. It is not plant based meat like Beyond Burger or Impossible Foods. It is actual animal muscle tissue grown in a bioreactor using a small sample of cells taken from a living animal. The first lab grown burger was produced in 2013 and cost over $300,000 to make. By 2023, the cost had dropped to under $10 per pound, and it is falling fast. In 2023, the FDA and USDA gave approval to two companies, Upside Foods and Good Meat, to sell lab grown chicken commercially in the United States. This was the first time in history that cultivated meat received regulatory approval anywhere in the Western world. This is not a future conversation. This is already happening. Here is what they are not telling you loudly enough. Lab grown meat is grown in a solution that often contains fetal bovine serum, which is harvested from the blood of unborn calves. The industry is working on alternatives, but as of now, the most widely used growth medium still carries animal welfare and ethical concerns. The long-term health implications of consuming meat grown in a laboratory environment have not been studied for decades because such meat has not existed for that long. We simply do not know what regular consumption of cultivated meat does to the human body over a lifetime. What we do know is this: the push toward lab-grown meat is not coming primarily from environmentalists or animal rights activists. It is coming from billionaire investors, global food corporations, and governments looking to control the future of the food supply. Bill Gates is one of the largest funders of lab-grown meat research in the world. The World Economic Forum has openly discussed cultivated protein as a key part of the future global food system. When the people who control the world's money and policy are this invested in changing what you eat, you need to be paying attention. So what do you do with this information? This is where plants become more powerful than ever. The solution is not to wait for a laboratory to tell you what to eat. The solution is to start building a relationship with whole plant-based proteins right now before the choice is made for you. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, hemp seeds, quinoa, and tempeh are complete or near complete protein sources that require a fraction of the land, water, and resources that cattle farming demands. They are not a compromise. They are some of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and they have been healing bodies for thousands of years. You do not have to choose between a factory farm and a laboratory, but you do have to choose intentionally. Because if you do not decide what goes on your plate, the food industry and the investors behind it will decide for you. If this opened your eyes, save this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. The food system is changing faster than most people realize, and the best thing you can do is educate yourself now. Follow Healing Harvest, because we are going to keep telling you the truth about what is on your plate and what you can do about it.